That's a male giraffe. How you can identify a male and a female giraffe from the distance? You can see there the horn of giraffe. Male giraffes are thicker, and right at the edge it's more bald. You can see that grayish, whitish in color on top. That is a male giraffe. It's very bald, same as my head, which is bald. But naturally a man has to be bald. So that is how I can sex male and female. A female, it got thin horns and tufted hair on top, like a painting brush almost. You can see the color of giraffe. Even from there it's difficult because we're filming against the sun. So it might be a little bit difficult. You can see the giraffe color is more dark in color. Sometimes it's very much confusing. I'll never say no or yes, that is an answer. People that can identify the age of giraffe by the color of the animal, which it can be true. You'll never know. But through my experience, you can find a very old giraffe pale in color. That guarantee to my experience that the dark they are, it could be genetic issue. It's very common in the area to find dark giraffe. Because raising is more confusing. It could be old, but I've seen with my experience a pale giraffe, more white in color. So that tells me it could be a genetic issue. A male giraffe, it tempers associate themselves from the genes of giraffe, which the females, operations. The reason of that is because this species is not a territorial animal, it's a home range animal. It covers a very good distance a day, looking for food, looking for the opportunity to mate with the female. So what he will do, he will just visiting to journey, looking for an opportunity to mate with the female. Sometimes you may find giraffe fight altogether. Why it has to be like that? Meanwhile, the home range animal, you may find competing from the female who will mate. Out in the world, it brings you to the survival of the fittest. Whoever is fit is going to mate. If you're not fit, you will be kicked away from the female. You won't be able to mate. So it's very difficult to see. I'll crawl a little bit forward, then I'll give the information while we can see giraffe. That is a very good things to do. Go back. As I said earlier on, it's more difficult to see because we're filming against the sun. I'm very much sorry for that. There's no other way here that we can avoid the sun because it's right in the thicket. The only place that we will be is more this than we can film against the sun. We will try to avoid the next animal if we have a chance, because more right in my, on the left of my side here is very thick. We can't able to go there. So I was just talking about why they have to fight, because of the home range animal. It will bring you this, the question of survival of the fittest. If you're not fit, you will be always pushed out. You can't have the preference of mating. So what you'll do is that's the reason why they have to fight. Mainly that the territorial animal, they fight quite a lot. The home range animal, they tolerate it out because they are the home range. They don't have to fight for area of operation. So this species of giraffe, they have enemy, which is lion. mainly lion hunt giraffe, especially in a very young stage. Giraffe like to hunt that. In the older stage like this, it's very difficult for the lion to hunt giraffe because giraffe can kick very well. Back and the front legs they can kick. And bear in mind, one kick of giraffe easily destroy a lion. So lions tend to know that, and they easily go away from it. Some of the area where it's tarred, in the nature park where it's tarred, giraffe have discovered a very good method of hunting them, because it's a very tall animal. Of course, as you can see, it's the highest animal in Africa. What they do, they chase giraffe towards the tar road. Once the giraffe gets to slips and fall down, is for good. You won't get up again. You struggle to get up because the neck is very long. The balance is not good once it's done. And doesn't mean giraffe doesn't lie down. It follows the legs gently and lie down. The neck always sticking up. You can't put neck down because the neck is heavy too. You won't get that if it's like that. And they're always vulnerable. If they're down, the neck is always up looking for a run, because the lion can stick around and jump on top of it and suffocate and kill it. So I just finished. I was saying in the area was the tar road. Lion chase them to the tar road and slips and fall down. A lion can suffocate and kill it easily on that way, because it will be struggling to get up. You won't get up at all. It's for good. You will be down. So in the area here, if they hunt giraffe, they wait until it's the high rainfall season. The area is very wet. They chase giraffe towards the dongas, where it's quite a lot of water and slippery. Then once it's slippery down, as I said earlier on, it will be difficult for giraffe to get up. So the lion will easily suffocate and kill it easily on that way. So this is one of the species that eat mainly leaves in the area. So what happens there, if they eat leaves, they mainly targeted and the trees, acacia trees is what they do. As you can see, where it is acacia, is trying to nibble on the leaves. And really for sure at the same time, if giraffe eat the leaves, the leaves, they try to protect themselves, sending pheromones that ended as the tunnel called condensed tunnel, which is a lot more bitter. If once it's like that in a tree, giraffe will move on. And that tunnel would go to the direction of the wind, and everything, wherever the wind going to, the trees and the center, it will be not like it to the particular area of the trees. So what the giraffe doing to avoid that, once in browsing, when browsing, is always opposite the wind. You send the tunnel the wrong way, you get inside, then you can survive. Otherwise, you may surprise even now and then that you can see giraffes changing trees to trees, because of the tunnel. You won't stay at the same tree, nimbled in the same tree. You will just keep on changing tree to tree, and you will keep on moving all the time. Although it's quite a lot of leaves here, you keep on moving because the trees, once you spend a little bit time there, they actually send the tunnels. So the trees are no longer eatable, so it has to move, going to the other tree where the tunnel is not there. So it's gonna feed towards the area where it's free tunnel zone area. So what to do? You keep going like that way, and you must sometimes get to the journey and mate and do whatever. So we'll be leaving him in peace. I'm still trying to find tracks of a leopard and follow.